As winter weather continues to persist outside, the icy relationship between the city of Cleveland and Browns ownership is looming. Thanks for joining us here for What's Next. I'm Peter Fleischer. It's shaping up to be a historic showdown. The two sides still publicly debating on where the football team will call home. The judicious fight over a new stadium mostly comes down to dollars and cents. Our Bryant McCrae explains how the state's financial budget could potentially play a role in the future of the project. Bryant?
Well, good evening, Peter. From the football field to the courtroom, a lot is going on, a lot of moving parts with this story, but it all comes down to the money, with the main questions being who's going to foot the bill for the stadium? Also, where is this money coming from?
People who are watching this deal are waiting to see what happens in the state budget this year. What does Governor Mike DeWine propose? What does the state legislature propose in the coming months that possibly could help the Haslams build this stadium? It's a big question mark, and I think a lot of people are watching.
Nick Costell, government reporter with Signal Cleveland, pointing out just how important the state's next financial move could be for the Browns as the team looks to relocate. A move which has not been tried since 1996, when the team sought to move to Baltimore.
Now, the Haslam Sports Group will argue that moving from Cleveland to Brook Park is in no way like moving from Cleveland to Baltimore. But of course, from the city of Cleveland's perspective, they want to keep the team downtown on the lakefront.
The Browns seemingly moving forward with their plans to build a nearly $2 billion domed stadium surrounded by a mixed-use entertainment district. The team says they'll pay for half of the development, but as for the rest, they're turning to the public to settle the tab.
Is this feasible is, of course, the big question. The Browns will argue that it is. The Browns have already argued that they see a large economic impact to the region if they build this bigger stadium.
Back in August, the city of Cleveland offering a $461 million proposal to keep the Browns in town, with money being set aside yearly to account for stadium repairs. A cost which was one of the factors in the Browns packing their bags and heading to the burbs.
The question, of course, always is, will that be enough money? Because as we have seen, the repair costs keep on coming as the teams want to continue to fix up and work on these stadiums.
But no matter which way you slice it, Castile says the public can still be expected to be holding a bill.
We are talking about a lot of public money potentially being in the game here, whether you build a new stadium at Brook Park or whether we renovate the current stadium. We're looking at the public sector picking up hundreds of millions, if not more than $1 billion in liability.
Now, Peter, Governor Mike DeWine is expected to announce his proposed state budget January 31st. Back to you in the studio.
It'll be a long road ahead. Bryant McCrae live. Thanks.